Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to episode 4 of my Minecraft Let's Play series, Obi's World. I want to start off today by apologizing for not uploading for the last 3 weeks. After my last video, I got really sick and I lost my voice. I tried to make a video, but my voice sounded raspier than Batman's. Anyway, I've been grinding away off camera, as you can probably tell by this building behind me that you've never seen before. This is my villager trading hall. Last video, I had made a breeder, which is over there, and I've even started on an iron farm. So, I'm going to start off by going in here and showing you what I've got. I've had to do this to keep zombies out. They were breaking down the doors left and right. I've got myself an armorer, leather worker, cleric, farmer, Fletcher, you're not named yet, a shepherd, and a weaponsmith. Still need a librarian because, as I'm sure you all remember, I want mending books. That's what I'm really trying to get out of this. I also built an AFK fish farm in what is probably the smallest little build in history over here. Got a nice AFK fish farm going on in here. Oops. Got 5 layers down of storage as well. I haven't actually cleaned it out since my last AFK session. I'll have to do that a little bit. I think I've still got 3 of those chests that don't have anything, at least the top. Alright, moving on. You guys have already seen the villager breeder. We know it works, and we found out that we can move villagers through the nether. Actually, while grinding off camera, I did find another village, which is actually a lot closer than the other one. It's about 500-600 blocks over there. And I recall coming across a librarian. So at some point, I'm going to have to get them over here. But to do that, I'm going to need rails, and I'm going to need a lot of iron. So I've started building this iron farm off camera, and I'm almost done with the frame of it. Then I'll have to add the doors. So I'm going to pillar up. I'm going to use what stone brick I have left to finish off up here. Just about done. So what I'm going to do with this, I'm following a tutorial I found on YouTube, but I'm not going to make it have a magma block trap. I am going to go with a lava trap. For those of you who came over from my PlayStation world, Skyvale Minecraft, you guys will know that we had built an iron farm there that was had a lava trap. I didn't build it. I've never actually built an iron farm before, full disclosure. This is all new to me. But I know it worked, and the lava trap worked very well. I still have to figure out how to sort it as well. One of my players on there was able to make it so you could sort the ingots and the flowers that it dropped, which I thought was really, really nice, really helpful. So, actually, it's getting dark. Now that I've finished that, I am going to cut my pillar down. I actually found this is pretty neat here. If you hover or wherever you are on your hotbar, if you press in your scroll wheel, it gives you that piece, or that block if you have it in your inventory. Did not know that. I think that is super cool. So we are going to run back over to my villager farm. Trader. Wow, not a farm. And we're going to plop a bed down, and then I'm going to go to sleep through the night. Don't want to be playing with any mobs while I'm doing this. I've already got a bed over here because I keep doing this. So we're going to take a short nap and we'll be right back. Alright, and we are back. We have completed the frame of the farm. We've got the areas where the doors are going to go. And now all I have to do is get a villager pod set up and then pull them over. And what I've done, I've pulled from my breeder over there, and I've got 2 or 3 villagers sitting in here. These are the ones that aren't the greatest, don't have the greatest trades. And I'm going to keep pulling from there and bringing them over here. And those are the ones that are going to fill my farm. I think there was a cleric that went at like 48 rotten flesh for an emerald when the one in there wanted 36. So, if I remember the tutorial correctly, they wanted me to take out that block and replace it with a slab. Now, the dude was doing it in creative mode, so that's obviously going to make things a little more difficult. Now, son of a... Hold on. Well, I'm just tearing this all up, aren't I? Okay, so slab. That still needed to be there, I think. Let's see, so we're going to build, I think it's just a 1x1. Oh, that's awesome. Okay. Back up. Grab that, pillar back up. Oh, well. That worked out actually really well. Alright. So we can make a 1x1 pod. Okay, so now the tricky part will be to get the villager up here. And my plan was to use the rails that I have over there to get one of these villagers here. But anyway, now that I've gotten it over here, I'm going to make it on the other side too. Well, that looks a bit crazy, but I mean, we'll make it look good eventually. So I think what would work best is if I determine the block that'll put me right under it like I did before, which I think is here. Perfect. So we'll just make same thing as before. And I'm going to leave this area open here so I can put the villager in it. Okay. So I believe this will work, and yeah, that's right. I had to... Okay. So I think they're symmetrical. I think. Wait a minute. Why is that one higher than this one? Is that a full block in between? No. Okay. Whoops. I guess that's why we're doing this. Okay. Take two. Whoops. Okay. Let's take a look at this, see how it is. Well, it looks really ugly right now. But I guess it's supposed to right now. I think that's right. I think I'm doing it correctly. Well, let's find out. Okay, so what I've done here, I've disassembled the rail out of the villager breeder going into the trading hall. And I've hooked it up to my little holding cell here and all the way up. I decided I was going to get rid of the crazy slab design that I was using following that tutorial. I'm just going to go with the glass tube with slabs so it's spawn proof. That should hold them. I actually don't seem to have a minecart, so we're going to go sleep and get that minecart, and then we'll go live. Stand by, guys. Alright, so I've done a few more modifications here. I'm going to get the villagers out of here in a minecart. They're going to go all the way up this crazy track here. And I'm going to break the minecart here and I'm going to push them in here. I was thinking of a way to keep them from getting out, and that's the best I could come up with. So, what we're going to do now, we're going to give it a shot. We're going to break in here. down that minecart. I'm going to grab one of these. Let's grab this nitwit. Alright. Come on. Get in there. Get in there. You can do it. Come on. Come on. Get in there. Hold on. Let's box that back up. Come on. Get in the minecart, dude. That's about to go on the track. Can't have that. Alright. Let's try this way. Get in there, dude. Alright, cool. Alright, and it's off. The first one. Alright, he's up there. So now I need to break the minecart. Where'd he go? Okay, there he is. And just gotta get him to drop down that tube. And there we go. Success. Alright. Now I need to do that 9 more times. So this is gonna take some grinding. It's alright. Let's go grab another one first. Now we know it works. We'll grab these guys, and then I'll start hauling more over. Okay. Come here, Mr. Nitwit. Ah, crud. Stop. Minecart. Stop. Alright. We can do this. Come on, villager. It's about to be nighttime. Do you really want to get eaten? I don't want you to get eaten. Perfect. Just get to the powered one. Alright, cool. Let's just get him in. And of course, good job. Good job. I'm gonna sleep before he gets eaten. Okay. Let's try again. This one's really difficult. Come on. What the heck? Where'd the minecart go? This villager is being really difficult. Well, let me guess. Oh, of course it's down there. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna need to go make another minecart, and we'll be right back with Mr. Difficult. So I've done a little bit more than just get Mr. Difficult into his little pod there. I've put up all the doors all around. I've put 7 villagers in that pod, and I've started in another pod. There are, I believe, 2 in this one over here. Yeah, there's 2 up there. So what I'm doing now, I'm waiting for my breeder to repopulate. No, I didn't want to take any of the real good ones. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to put my lava trap in. I'm going to try and do this right and hope I don't die. But I'm probably going to. Oops. No. No, well, at least they'll show up there. Actually, this is a good opportunity to dump all my gear in case I do die. I can just see me messing that up and then trying to swim in lava, which, as Minecrafters, we all know how well that works. Actually, I almost forgot. I don't want to lose that either. Be pretty upset. Alright, so let's put a couple more. And this should... Well, let's see what it does. I think this will hold it. Oh, does it? Yeah, it seems to. Okay, cool. So it looks like I only needed, we'll go with 2 buckets of lava. That should be an adequate lava trap. Let's just go ahead and block this off. Alright, so now I'm going to ditch this lava that I have here and get some water. I'll just throw that in there, grab some, use all these water buckets. Okay. Scary part's done. Go back in here and at least get... I don't have any dirt. Oh well. It's alright. Get these. I think I can put my armor back on safely. Okay. Alrighty. Actually, I may not even need to pillar. I might just be able to jump up here and slide in. On this level, anyway. Okay. So I think... Oops, nope. Wrong spot. Did I do something wrong there? Are they gonna meet and join up? Maybe I did that incorrectly? Why is that not lining up right? If I lined it up right, or I did the math right, it all should... You know, this does look awful big. Back to the drawing board. Be right back. Okay, so I went back and watched that tutorial video, and I figured it out. It really wasn't all that hard. All I had to do was place a block here, and then put some water sources along the edges. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to replicate that on the second floor, and then we should be all set on that. Then after that, all I need to do, in theory, is fill up that pod to have... The video said 10 villagers, but I have 7 in that one and 2 in this one. Maybe if I get 7 and 7, that should be enough. I'm not 100% sure on how these village mechanics work, but I think that'll work. Let's find out. Well, that's interesting. I'm in the process of pulling more villagers over here, and it looks like my Iron Golem farm is already working. That's awesome, but it looks like only one of them is burning. What's happening there? So, oh. What is going on? There we go. It's too low. So, I'm gonna have to get in there, get that lava out, somehow kill those guys without aggroing them towards me. Huh. Alright. Well, while I'm here, I might as well add this guy. Put this guy in his new home. Alrighty, get in there. Get in there. I'm actually really glad this is working. No, go the other way! No! It's been happening a lot. But I'm really glad to see this is working. I was having not really a hard time anymore, but it was getting a little frustrating bringing the villagers from all the way over here. As you guys could see, I was using a mix between the boat and then the minecart. Wow, that is that the third golem? Yeah, they're just not weak enough, so I have to somehow, well, I almost want to stop it, but I don't, because that's really good. Alright. Oh, my minecart's down there, but that's okay. We'll just cap them off, and we'll call it a day. That makes for a total of 5 villagers in this pod and 7 in the other. Alright, I'm going to get rid of all this dirt, and then I'm going to go mess around with the killing chamber. Alright guys, so I've lowered the lava 2 blocks. That should be enough. That would be enough to kill a player, so that should be plenty to kill an Iron Golem. I know it works. I've already gotten 3 ingots out of it. So, yeah, I would call this whole build complete. At least on a functional level. It's still not the most, attractive build in the world, but hey, it gets the job done. I did say I needed iron, and a lot of it. So, there we go. I'm actually really proud of myself. I've never really built anything technical like this before, and it works really well. So guys, normally I would end the video here since the task is complete, but I want to make this episode a little bit longer since I haven't uploaded in a couple of weeks. My next step, now that I have that functioning iron farm, I have a functioning villager breeder, and a trading hall, I need a storage system. But before I can make the storage system, I need to do a little bit of terraforming. And I was thinking that I want to do something a little different rather than just have everything in my starter house, because eventually I'm going to move out of there. Since this is a single player world and I don't have to worry about anybody coming and stealing my stuff, I was thinking that maybe I make this area into a little bit of like a town. And maybe in the town square, which would be right about this central area, there would be a storage system. So I'm going to cut away for a minute, terraform this, and then see what I can make out of it. I've got some ideas. I think this might turn out okay. Okay, so that terraforming idea was way bigger of a project than I realized. But I did get a little bit of it done here. I did some yard work, if you will. So what I'm going to do to end this video is I'm going to complete this path heading up to my villager breeder. And first let's head over to my iron farm and see if it's actually collected anything while I was off camera. Oh, yes it has. We had 3 before, we have 7 now. It's a really good sign. Alright, first things first. Oh, come on. It's nighttime enough, isn't it? Let's just go ahead and collect this. And then we're actually going to go ahead and plant the poppies there just to get them out of the inventory. It's not nighttime yet. There we go. Okay. Now we're off. Now we're going to complete the pathway here, which I've already started. Just gonna leave my horse up here. I just kind of let him roam. It's easier that way right now. Okay. Looks like I had started this and then just ran out of cobblestone stairs. Whoops. Wanted to make an iron shovel to use for this. That way I'm not messing up my diamond gear too much. Not until I have mending. Really don't want to risk messing it up too much. And I know it would be easier to use, but I also know just how taxing making grass paths are on a shovel. Whoops. Messed up already. That didn't take long. Okay, that should be good enough, and then we'll just have a path break off here, and yeah, we'll have it go at an angle here. That actually worked out really well for eyeballing it. Perfect. And that is going to look really good. I'll put something in the middle of it eventually. So, I'd have to say, guys, I think we got a lot accomplished today. We finished the iron farm. I had done the frame, but nothing really too serious with it. We finished up our path. We've got 7 iron ingots and definitely probably more. So, yeah, I think we're going to call that an episode for the day, guys. If you liked the episode, please like and subscribe to the channel. Let me know in the comments section what you'd like to see. If you like something, if you didn't like something, I really would like your feedback. If you guys want to see something, please let me know and I'll make it happen. I'm going to head over to my AFK fish farm and I'm going to fish overnight. And that way I'll get a whole bunch of resources from there and from the iron farm. Alright guys, it's been fun. OB out.